What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. In today's video I'm going to give you your weekly vendor reset and must buys for today, Tuesday, October 12th. Like always, I start over in Washington DC and we will finish up in New York City. But don't forget to hit that thumbs up, support the video, support the channel by subscribing, and if you have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section below. But alright, let's get into our weekly vendor reset. Here we go, starting at the base of ops. See if we get a good reset this week. Alright, so starting off at the top, we have the safety distance. This is your named SIG MPX with perfect outsider. Now this is a great weapon, and yes, for PvE. I would not use this weapon for PvP at all, but for PvE, definitely. After getting a kill, you gain 120% optimal range and accuracy. It's insane. It's a laser beam with an SMG. So, I mean, it's not bad. However, the attributes on this one are pretty low, so I would skip it this week. Next up, we have a MP5 with reformation and swap speed, followed by an FAL with, damage to targets out of cover. Okay. Now, if you do not have an FAL with damage to targets out of cover, this is a great pickup. Just pick this one up, re-roll the nearsighted off for a better talent, and then just optimize the attributes. Then we have a military M9 with swap speed and eyeless. Gear items, we have Overlord backpack with wicked, headshot damage, and repair skills. And a Murakami chest piece with Vanguard, weapon handling, and headshot damage. Now with the mods, crit damage 10.0, drone health 8.2, turret duration 5.9, and sticky bomb skill haste of 4.3. Now any must buys or things to look at from this very first vendor, not really, but this FAL is good. If you switch off the talent, you could just optimize it, but that's a lot of optimizing. So I can't, I can't say with, good faith to pick it up, because that's a lot of optimizing, and we know that that is expensive. Alright, so let's move on to the clan vendor. We have to stop and pay homage. Shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. Alright. Now, clan vendor, let's go.
It's good to see you.
Yo, starting off with the sacrifice. This is the named Providence Defense chest piece with perfect glass cannon. Now this one comes with maxed out weapon handling and explosive resistance. Now, for me personally, the only reason to have this chest piece with weapon handling is if you are using the pestilence, because the pestilence with headshot damage and crit, none of those really help out your pestilence ticks, so that's why I would go for weapon handling. So that would be a good pickup. Now another thing with the pestilence and doing some sort of build like that, I would probably get rid of the explosive resistance and go for something easier like, armor regen, skill haste, things like that. But there it is, the sacrifice. Moving on, we have a nice. Here's another good one. All right, this is a pickup that you guys need to get. This is a maxed out True Patriot chest piece, max armor. You can switch off the explosive resistance for any attribute in the game. It doesn't matter. You can make this any kind of chest piece you want, and you have that max armor to fall back on. Then we have a Eclipse Protocol backpack with armor regen, interesting, and a hardwired chest piece with repair skills. Now moving on to the high-end items. Police T821 with max damage to targets out of cover. Nice. For me, it shoots too slow. It does do a lot of damage, but it just shoots too slow for me personally. But here it is, the police T821 with max damage to targets out of cover. You would have to optimize it quite a bit, but if you did want to pick this one up, I would say just re-roll that talent, offer a better talent, and then you're good to go. Custom P416 with damage to targets out of cover and ignited. Okay. Military P416 with breadbasket and crit chance. Then we have, we have a double max roll on the SIG. Okay. So this rifle comes with max crit damage, max health damage, and vindictive. What I would do personally is re-roll that vindictive off for a better talent and then just optimize the rifle damage and boom. God rolled. Black Market SASG with max damage to armor, pummel, and optimal range. Then our two gear items, we have a Alp Summit backpack with unstoppable force, health, and status effects. And then a pair of D&H gloves with hazard and crit damage. Now the mods, crit chance 4.7, armor on kill 16.1k, skill duration 8.6, and pulse effect duration 9.1. Now, must-buys are things to look at from the clan vendor. As always, the sacrifice will forever be a thing to look at in my eyes. Just because Perfect Glass Cannon is really nice, you just have to adapt to the playstyle. And then the True Patriot chest piece with max armor is a good pickup. That's not bad. Now, honorable mentions, the Police T821 with max damage to targets out of cover, and the SIG rifle with max crit damage and max health damage. Alright, so that is your clan vendor. Let's move on. We are moving to the west, and then we will make our way back east, starting with the campus settlement. Alright, nice load time. Okay. Alright, so now we are at the campus settlement. We're about to talk to Cassie Mendoza's doppelganger. And here we are, campus settlement.
Are you looking to make a deal?
Alright, so starting off at the top, we have the Punch Drunk. This is the named D&H mask with headshot damage. Now it also comes with weapon handling. Interesting. Then we have a G28 with reload speed and steady-handed, followed by a Black Market RPK with health damage and spike, Providence Mask with crit damage and explosive resistance, and then finally a Badger Holster with health and repair skills. Now looking at the mods, skill duration 8.2, chem launcher and snare duration 7.6. We have a Hive stem efficiency 8.4, my bad. Pulse radius 8.5, and then trap duration of 5.9. Now any must-buys or things to look at from the campus settlement, the Punch Drunk, that's a good mask. I'm telling you, it's a nice one. So if you don't have it, pick it up.
Happy to do business with you.
Alright, so that is the campus settlement. Time to knock out our DZ vendors. Starting with DZ West. West! Trying to get that down. You guys remember that show, Nailed It, on Netflix? That host, man, she does that every episode. West! I can't get it down, though. Alright, DZ West, here we go. Now, just a disclaimer, all of these items require DZ resources for you to buy, so just remember that. All DZ vendors, they sell their items, and you have to purchase them with DZ resources, so just remember that. Alright, starting off at the top with the Virginian. This is the named rifle with perfect boomerang. Also comes with reload speed. Then we have a double barrel shotgun with optimal range and Optimist, followed by a SOCOM M1A with swap speed and breadbasket. Gear items, we have Negotiator's Gloves with crit damage, Foundry Bulwark knee pads with hazard protection, Bellstone Armory Gloves with near max crit damage and repair skills, and then a pair of Providence knee pads with crit damage and repair skills. Now looking at the mods, protection from elites 11%, Seeker Mine Health 6.3, Shield Deflector Damage 4.2, Firefly Speed 8.0, and then finally Decoy Duration 6.0. Now, any must-buys or things to look at from DZ West, let's see, I mean, the Foundry Bulwark with Hazard is a nice pickup. That way you can be tanky and have hazard protection. That's not horrible. I mean, if you need Providence defense with double reds, I would pick these up, re-roll the repair skills off for max crit chance, and then just optimize the other ones. But alright, so that is DZ West. Let's move on to DZ South, because everything's better in the South. Let's go. Get it done. I mean, get her done. There you go. Alright, DZ South, let's go. Yo, these load times are legit. Alright, so DZ South, come on, big money, big money. Yo, she's just laying back here, man. Just straight chilling. Alright, DZ South, here we are.
Looking to make a deal?
Yo, the apartment, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is a great one, man. Yo, this is a good vendor reset. Alright, so here is the apartment. This is a PvP exclusive SMG with perfectly measured. This is the Division 2 variant of the House, which was an exotic SMG in the Division 1. And this is the Division 2 kind of equivalent. Now this one, yeah, those SMG damage and crit chance are a little low for those attributes, but pick this up, re-roll that swap speed for either damaged armor or damage your targets at a cover, and then just optimize the rest. This is amazing. I personally love the apartment. If you do not have one, pick it up right now. DZ South. It will cost you 152 DZ resources. Let's get it. Nice. That's a good one. Next up, we have a Vector SBR 9mm with swap speed and preservation, followed by an MK16 with swap speed and breadbasket, and a Police Magnum with finisher and headshot damage. Now the gear items, we have a Tip of the Spear backpack with crit chance, hardwired chest piece with repair skills, Providence backpack with galvanized weapon handling and explosive resistance, and then a Petrov chest piece with braced, headshot damage, and repair skills. Now finishing up with the mods, headshot damage 7.3, drone deflect duration 6.3, turret +1 extra mortar ammo, and then sticky bomb damage of 6.4. But the must buy right now for DZ South, the apartment, pick it up. Let's go. Alright, next up, we have last but not least for the Dark Zones, DZ East. Now remember, go to the Alpha checkpoint and not the main entrance. It's a lot quicker. You just spawn into Alpha and walk outside. Pretty easy. I mean, unless you switch DZ servers. GG's, Division 2. GG's. Oh, come on. Thank you. Alright. Go outside and look left. Here she is. Alright, so DZ East. Come on, let's continue this. Okay. Starting at the top with the new Reliable. This is the named RPK with perfectly optimized. Also comes with swap speed. Next one, we have a classic M44 carbine with Ranger. Okay. And health damage. Military L86 with health damage and Sadist. For our gear items, boop-a-doo, Rigger Mask with Skill Haste, Negotiator's Dilemma Holster with Status Effects, Fenris Mask with Crit Damage and Hazard. Interesting. And then a Walker Harris Holster with Weapon Handling and Headshot Damage. Now, with the mods, Skill Haste 10.1, Chem Launcher Duration 4.2, Hive Health 7.9, Pulse Cone Size 6.3, and a Trap Duration of 4.1. Now, DZ East must-buys or things to look for. I wouldn't really recommend any of those. Alright, last stop for Washington, D.C. is the Theater Settlement. Let's get it. And then we have 2 vendors in New York City, and we are good to go. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section below what you think. Alright, here we go. The Theater Settlement. Come on, bro. And we get God-rolled firm handshakes. What? Alright, so this is going to be another must-buy. These are God-rolled firm handshake Sokolov Concern gloves. All you need to do is pick these up and then re-roll that crit damage for any attribute in the game. And all of a sudden you have a God-rolled pair of gloves. This is pretty cool. The firm handshakes come with that status effects roll of 15%, and this one just so happens to also drop with max weapon damage. So you can reroll that crit damage for any attribute in the game, and all of a sudden you have a God-rolled pair of firm handshake gloves. Pretty cool. That's a good pickup. Next, we have a ACS 12 with pumped up and crit damage, followed by an Urban MDR with crit chance and killer, 511 gloves with crit damage and repair skills, and then a pair of Sokolov Concern knee pads with armor regen and headshot damage. Now looking at the mods, Shock Resistance 8.5, Seeker Mind +1 Cluster, Shield Active Regen 4.3, Firefly Blind Effect 5.9, and Decoy Duration of 6.0. Now, must-buys or things to look for at the theater. The firm handshakes are a must-buy in my opinion, and that's about it. Alright, moving on. Now that was Washington, D.C. I hope I did that quick enough. Let's go to New York City. Now there's 2 vendors, New York City. You're going to fast travel to the Haven. At the top of the escalator, you have Marco. And then right outside, you have Roy Benitez. See if they have any good ones. Alright, come on, Marco. Come on, buddy. Big money, big money, big money.
Want to make a trade?
Alright, so we are starting off with the PDR that has crit damage and future perfect, followed by a military MK46 with swap speed and future perfect, a Super 90 with reload speed and breadbasket, and then a officer's M9A1 with stability and killer. Now as far as gear items, Fenris chest piece with kinetic momentum, crit damage, and hazard. Interesting. Petrov knee pads with crit damage and weapon handling. And then a Bellstone Armory holster with near max armor regen and weapon handling. Now, as far as the mods are concerned, we have a burn resistance 8.3, headshot damage 7.0, shield health 4.2, hive duration 4.2, and decoy duration of 6.0. Now, must-buys or things to look at from Marco. I got nothing. Alright, moving on to our last, but certainly not least, vendor of the game. He was a pivotal point in the first division game. We have Roy Benitez. Oh, hold on. We forgot to pet the dog. What up, buddy? Hey, what's up, buddy? You're looking good. You're looking good, buddy. How are you? Alright. Hope all is good. And, yeah. Cool. Roy Benitez. Here we go. Last vendor of the game.
What can I do for you? This is really
Alright, let's see what he's got. Police, UMP 45 with health damage and optimist. Okay. Tactical M249 Apera with accuracy and fast hands. A UIC 15 Mod 2 with rate of fire and reformation. And finally a 586 Magnum with headshot damage and killer. Now for the gear items. Gilligard backpack with unstoppable force, crit damage, and skill damage. Interesting. Interesting. So, the unstoppable force would proc from a skill or a weapon kill. That's a pretty decent pickup. Next up, we have Raldi Holdings gloves with skill haste and repair skills. And then finally, an Empress International holster with skill damage and status effects. Nice, nice. That's another good pickup, especially for skill builds. Alright, now looking at the mods, we have a crit damage 10.3, repair skills 16.6, drone damage reduction 4.8, chem launcher and snare duration 7.3, and then finally decoy duration 6.0. Now, must buys from Roy Benitez. I would say check out the Gilligard backpack. Unstoppable force, skill damage, crit damage. You could easily make this into a skill build, crit build with the capacitor. Use it with like a drone turret combination. You are good to go. Every single kill you get from either your skills or your weapons will help out your unstoppable force, and it'll stack up to 5 times, so you could get up to 25% weapon damage. Not bad. And then finally, the Empress International holster with skill damage and status. This one's a no-brainer for any of you skill builds out there. This is a good pickup.
glad we could help each other.
There you have it. Roy Benitez coming in strong. But alright, everyone. This was a solid weekly vendor reset. Like, for real. That's not bad. That's a pretty solid one. Now, today is Tuesday, October 12th. I hope everyone is enjoying their week so far. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section below. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Kamikazevondoom. Peace.